Alright, for those of you who don't remember the Super Honcho, we'll kind of go over what's been done to it real quick before I show you what's in the process of being done to it. First off, we have a giant, I'll bring it a little closer, got a Mamba Monster 2 with a 2650 kV brushless motor on a Summit 2-speed transmission. Now it had Wraith axles, and they didn't last very long. I had a feeling when I put this motor and speed control in there that they weren't gonna last. So I went and got some Kyosho Mad Force axles. These things are enormous. They are just physically huge. Look how big that axle housing is. It's almost an inch thick. So we'll set this aside for now. There isn't really much to show you on that. So we'll bring in the comparison pieces, just to show you how big these axles are. Try to not scratch up the pit mat too much. Axle shafts. That is a stock Wraith rear axle shaft. This is a stock Kyosho Mad Force axle. A little bit bigger. It's kind of hard to tell on the video, but they're quite a bit bigger. It's got dog bones on the ends. I'm not quite sure if I like that or not. We'll see how that holds up. Just considering these pins are almost the same size as the Wraith axle shafts. Here is a comparison of the pinion gears. If you can see, I'm going to zoom this back out, it focuses better. Oh, wrong way. Extreme close up. So, Wraith and SCX10 pinion gear for the axle. Kyosho Mad Force pinion gear for the axle. This is a 5mm shaft. That's an 8mm shaft. The gear size is actually relatively close, but it's so much thicker. Now the Kyosho Mad Force has, I believe, their fluid filled differentials, so I can adjust the amount of slip, but it's got a little short surface area, which I'm not sure how much I like that or not. The gears are pretty close to the same size actually, but these have so much bigger bearings on them that they'll handle that much more power. Let's go for the whole housing itself. This is a Kyosho Mad Force axle. This is a Wraith axle with 1.25" 17mm adapters on it, and when you hold them together they're almost the same. This axle is 12 inches hex to hex. I have to do some adapting to get them mounted in there. I've got to take these stock links. They come with a radius arm style suspension on the Kyoshos. If you take them and you cut them off right there and reattach them backwards, they have what works perfect for a lower length mount and a shock mount. And on top of that, I've also got these. This is the 1/4 inch thick shark fin spacer, which this is the shark fin for the upper link mount. These came from supershafty.com. Took quite a while to get them. They've been back ordered. And that's where it's at right now. As soon as I finish up getting these big axles in there, I got to come up with drive lines that are 6mm on one end for the transmission, which you can't see, for the transmission, and 8mm for the axles. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm hoping to get this thing going hopefully sooner rather than later. I blew out the gears in the front axle the first time I took it outside before I got a chance to make a video of it, and I didn't want to keep shoving gears in it. I figured these big boys would hold up. If you've got any questions, please comment, please like, and don't forget to please subscribe. Thanks for watching.